Hello everyone, Sam is here from creativetrainingsystem.com, making this a small video about oil. So let's get started. Very interesting point. So let's take a look at this daily chart which I made on 30th June, right? So this was A, B, C correction. I said at 78%, maybe it would probably drop a little bit and bounce from 67.96 and then go back into maybe 38% line or 23% line. That's usually it does like that. From 78, most ideally is 38. Okay. So from 78, it goes, if it's a straight drop, then it goes back to 38%. So current chart right now, what is happening, you can see the same thing, that it came down a little bit. You see that it kissed the line 67.96, as I said, as my yellow mark pointed out, and then it goes back up straight to 38%, and now make it a reversal, kind of. It's like a black candle right now underway. So very good chance that it's gonna drop from here. I gave you this point that it's gonna bounce from there, right? And personally, me, if you talk about me, then I had this trade today. This is yesterday, sorry, 22nd. You can see that, right? So that's the entry. Buy entry is right there from almost 82 to 86. 60. That's from here to here. And today's trade is, again, this is the old one. This is the today's entry. And it's gone from 85 from that from 86 to 91. So these are the two trades. And now I think that we are probably at the bus station and make it turn. So if this turn happens, by the way, in the meantime, I made the 4 hour. Yeah, there was a 1 hour chart, not 4 hour. 1 hour chart. Oh, this is Bitcoin. So, here. So you see, my $2 4 hour chart. I had discount here, like we have 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, then 4, 5. That's what happens, and then it went up to all the way here before now, pulling back. So this is I don't know. It's kind of messed up a little bit, my chart. Um, yeah, it's just 1 hour, but it's not really 1 hour. This line is not worth getting away. I don't know why. But anyway, forget about the 4 hour chart. It's, daily chart is the one. So I think that if we hold here, then we might be going back up to see 78, 38. It usually calls for 127, but I don't think that we're gonna drop that far, right? So now what's gonna happen? If we draw the fifth from top to bottom here, this one, right? Then what? So maybe this is story ended here, and it is because of this, maybe. See that? So this is exactly a drop, and then it is also 61%. It's a 38% of this trip, but this trip is way from the past, right? This is the, let's say, more current trip. And according to this, he touched the 61%. Now, where the price goes most of the time after touching 61% is 23% line, which is right there, right? And it is a very strong SNR level as well, 76.59. If you hold here, we go back here. Now, what is the other pattern, right? So this big fib, calls for like a butterfly pattern calculation, right? But this is, we call it a Gertley pattern, right? So because these numbers are interrelated, right? So from 61, 78% is like square root of 61, but then 78% is connected to 127 and 38 more likely, and 61 is 23 and then 78, which is a square root. So after 61, it's probably gonna drop here 23% line. That's what it does most of the time. Most of the time. I don't know it's gonna do that. So my strategy is that yes, okay, I follow these patterns, Elliott wave, and see if that is what's happening. And if it is, then I get it using my strategy, my system, right? I just showed you two entries, two beautiful trades going to the upside. Now, if it's gonna come down, it may go all the way down, for this technically, but practically it's impossible, I think. Okay, oil is not going $40. No way in the world, right? It's gonna fly to the upside. So what is the calculation for the upside? It's gonna be 61, then 23, then 78. That would be a Gertley pattern, but then it's gonna drop, become a fair Gertley, and then fair Gertley turns into trap pattern and goes for 161. That is more likely that I think that can happen. Okay. So first thing first, I will wait for this thing to drop 23% line, that bounce. So if it's gonna drop and if you give me my entries, that's fine. I'll take it. But today when I mean Thursday is all finished. Tomorrow's Friday, and you know, uh, I don't think much is gonna happen. First market, I can say much, not much gonna happen. But be careful. There's a news that from Japan. I heard that they are preparing to intervene. I guess right? That's kind of like a right warning or something like that. They may not, but be careful, be ready. Friday, anything can happen. But that this one is like I said, Friday, but oil is very crucial right now because of the war going on and all that. So this is the biggest mover, big thing that is getting affected by this war. So it is moving, right? So somehow something is gonna happen, and then maybe I'm wrong. It's like this drop all the way came down to 78. So this can bounce again and then go to 78. Easy. What I'm saying is that if it is getting stopped here at 61, then usually it goes back to 23. If that happens, I'll be shorting if I find my energy here. But if it goes to the upside and then long entry, for example, right now, what I have here, let's say, see, this is it's becoming bearish. I can't go long, right? Even though if I want to, but my system is not allowing me to go long. Yeah, short possibility is there. It's gonna go up here and then start to drop. Yes, right. So let's see what happens. But, so this is what I think that I would share, and we will take it from there. Right. If nothing happens tomorrow, tonight, and tomorrow morning, then definitely we will be moving uh, over the weekend and Monday and all of that. But you ready for the yen pairs? Right. So I'm gonna do the analysis and all of that, and then I'll make another video. So, yeah. So this is it for now. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful weekend if I don't talk. Bye.